Today, I'll introduce the 5 major rights of consumers, a foundational framework for understanding ethical and legal business practices in today's marketplace. These rights help clarify what consumers should expect when they purchase products or services, and what businesses are responsible for providing in return. Protecting consumers is not only a legal obligation, it also supports trust, fairness, and healthier business relationships. As we move through the framework, we'll connect each right to the broader business environment and to everyday marketplace decisions. Consumer rights matter because they create the foundation for trust between businesses and the public. When people feel protected, they are more willing to participate in markets, make purchases, and engage with companies, which supports broader economic growth. Consumer protection is both a legal responsibility and a business advantage. These principles were first codified by President John F. Kennedy in 1962, and they have continued to influence business practices, regulatory policy, and corporate ethics. Strong consumer protections ultimately help create healthier, more trustworthy markets. This slide summarizes the 5 foundational rights every consumer should be able to rely on. Safety means protection from products that could cause harm. Information gives us truthful, complete facts so we can make informed decisions. Choice means having access to competitive options rather than being limited unfairly. Voice ensures that consumer concerns can be heard by businesses and government. Finally, redress provides a fair resolution when something goes wrong. Together, these rights support informed decisions, accountability, and confidence in the marketplace. The right to safety means consumers should be protected from products and services that could threaten their health or life when used normally. Safety is both a legal and ethical responsibility for businesses. Products must meet standards established by agencies, such as the CPSC and FDA, and manufacturers must clearly warn people about known risks. If a serious danger is discovered after release, the company is expected to act, including issuing a recall. These protections help consumers make informed choices and reduce preventable harm. The right to be informed means consumers should have accurate, complete, and truthful information before they buy. This right protects people from deceptive advertising and misleading business practices. Businesses cannot make false claims about a product's benefits, ingredients, or price, and the FTC regulates those claims. Important details, such as financing terms, ingredient lists, and potential side effects, must also be clearly disclosed. In the digital age, transparency extends to privacy, so consumers should understand how their personal data is collected, stored, and used before making informed decisions. The third right is the right to choose, and that right depends on real competition. When consumers can compare a variety of products and services, businesses have stronger incentives to offer fair prices and quality. Meaningful choice is what protects consumers. Monopolies and other anti-competitive practices weaken that protection by limiting available options. That's why laws such as the Sherman Act and Clayton Act address monopolistic control, while the FTC investigates mergers that may reduce competition. Ultimately, free markets work only when consumers have genuine alternatives. The right to be heard means consumers can voice concerns and expect those concerns to be genuinely considered by businesses and policymakers. Consumer feedback can influence the marketplace in meaningful ways. Government agencies, including the CFPB and FTC, collect complaints to inform policy and enforcement. Businesses should provide accessible customer service, respond to complaints, and use feedback to improve their products and services. Consumer organizations, such as Consumer Reports and the Better Business Bureau, strengthen this process by amplifying individual voices and holding companies publicly accountable. The right to redress means consumers are not left without options when a product or service fails to meet reasonable expectations. Businesses should make fair resolution accessible, not unnecessarily difficult. Depending on the situation, that resolution might be a refund or replacement, a legal claim through small claims court or a class action, or a complaint to a regulator such as the FTC, CFPB, or a state attorney general. Consumers may also dispute unauthorized credit card charges through a chargeback. These remedies help restore fairness when things go wrong. Consumer rights are not simply a legal checklist. They influence major business decisions across the organization. Product development must account for safety and information rights, which means rigorous testing and transparent labeling throughout the supply chain. Marketing teams must also provide honest, accurate campaigns, because deceptive advertising can lead to FTC investigations, class actions, and lasting damage to brand. Finally, customers have the right to be heard and receive redress. Strong support systems can turn complaints into opportunities to rebuild trust and create loyalty. Several federal agencies protect consumers, with each one focused on a different area of everyday life. The FTC addresses truthful advertising, competition, and data privacy. The CFPB focuses on financial markets, including credit, banking, and loans. The FDA oversees the safety and labeling of food, drugs, cosmetics, and medical devices. And the CPSC establishes product safety standards and coordinates recalls when consumer goods create risks. Together, these agencies provide a broad system of consumer protection across the U.S. Their roles may differ, but they share the goal of reducing harm and promoting fair treatment. The key takeaways are safety, information, choice, and voice. Consumers should be protected from harm, given honest disclosures, offered meaningful alternatives, and heard when businesses fall short. When companies respect these rights and provide fair redress, they build stronger brands, deeper trust, and lasting competitive advantage.